Hey guys, what's up? Today is the 27th of November, and I'm just kind of sitting around in my room right now. I have a couple final projects due in school. I have to finish a drawing one where I have four images that I've kind of worked in with a lot of color. Color is new to me, but I've been experimenting with it, and I'll probably have those pictures somewhere on this video so you can see roughly what it's doing. These are all like outlines or prototypes. So the actual ones will look a lot better when they're actually finished. They'll be straighter lines, and I don't know, it'll actually look like it's made versus just a little draft on the computer. Um, but yeah, so that's due in a week, and then I also have my sculpture project due. And if you guys remember, I was doing a bronze casting piece. So I'm casting a bronze cell phone. It's the same size as a normal cell phone, so nothing fancy there. But anyway, that just got out of the kiln, and then we poured bronze, I think, on Friday. And so I can work on that. Well, I guess today's probably the first day I could actually work on it, like crack it out of the mold and then start cleaning it up, polishing up, and making it look nice. So I have to do that, and I also have to make my stand. I'm making a stand, which is like a big Greek column. You know those that hold up like temples and stuff. Mine's a Doric. There's three types. There's the Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian. Doric is the most simple, easiest to make. That's what I'm making. It's about 3 feet high. I'll give you a picture when it's done, possibly. But yeah, so that's the art world, and that's what I have to do in this next week. Only one more week left, and I'm completely finished university, which is pretty cool, and also really nerve-wracking because now I actually have to look for a job. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how easy that's going to be. Being a visual arts degree, it's a little bit hard to find a job. I'm actually considering taking a new media and design course through one of the schools here in town. And it's only a year program, and then it would complement my current degree, so I can go into a broader field. So, for example, I can do graphic design, and so it's more related to my actual visual arts degree, rather than just working, say, like SaskTel and then doing art on the side. This way, at least I'm working in art and doing something, so that'll be nice. So, considering that, it's only like a year, like I said, so that's not bad. Yeah, so for Christmas, going back home and see the family, and then come January, I am going to Japan to visit some friends. I haven't bought my tickets yet. I really should, but people keep saying, "Oh, hey, can I come with you?" And it's like, well, okay, but we have to work out the details, aka my sister. Um, but yeah, so if I go, then I'll probably go to Sapporo, I'm thinking, which is way up north in Japan. I have a friend up there that will let me stay, so it's free to stay. Most of my friends are actually from the more like Osaka, kind of Kobe area. But I don't really have the funds to go to both places because it's almost $1,000 just to go from Sapporo to Osaka, which is ridiculous because you can go from, say, I don't know, across Canada for like $500, $300, something like that, right? So a little bit expensive, so I have to choose one place, and unfortunately, because it's cheaper to go to Sapporo because I have a place to stay, I'll probably end up going there. Um, but yeah, either way, I'll be happy, I guess, because Japan's Japan. I haven't been there yet, so that'll be good. Um, yeah. Recently, I got to participate in the Star Wars beta for the new MMO. It's really fun so far. I can't really talk too much about it just because it's not released yet, but um, yeah, definitely a good game, and it's not. It feels like it's an actual world. There's a lot of story-based missions, and very similar to Guild Wars, the first one, where you have all these story cutscenes and yada yada. But it's also mixed into the open world, so it's not like isolated towns with all this stuff. Yeah, you'll just see when it comes out, I guess, or if we're allowed to talk about it more, then you'll see it then. But yeah, yeah. So I'm out of this house at the end of December, kind of happy. You'll see why I have a video I will narrate for you, and yeah, you'll enjoy that probably. But I also have my bronze casting, like the process here. I'll narrate through some videos, only like 30 seconds long or something, so a little bit of a longer vlog today, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, in case you didn't notice already, I have a little goatee here. That's for the November thing. I may keep it. I don't know. It doesn't look too bad, I don't think. Unless you do, you can comment and tell me, but I think it's okay as long as I keep it shaved. Speaking of shaving things, There are 3 pictures I'll put in the end of this thing too. I shaved Aaron's head completely, so he's like down to the skin ball. That's pretty funny looking. But I only have 3 pictures. I'll post those on here and you can see what it looks like. Other than that, yeah. Peace out. Okay, so this is the fridge. I put all the stuff from the kitchen table onto here. This is generally what I do so that they know to get rid of it. He up in the fridge there, he's growing a potato. I don't really know why, but yeah, here's the nice stove. It's always messy. This is, I don't know, maybe clean if you want to call it that. It's like rice stuff and stir-fry things. Those fruit flies there are everywhere because they don't clean up enough stuff. They don't wipe up, as you can see. That is, yeah, that's where we do dishes. See that thing there? That's the fish tank. He said he was going to clean that like a week ago. Yeah, and those pop cans I just showed they were in the sink. I don't know why, but they like put it at the bottom. They also had like the salad dressing, which you put in the sink, and I put in the garbage, which I changed the garbage because it looked messy. Yeah, this is a regular basis. This is the living room where I would be able to have friends over, but as you can see, it looks like crap. They have stuff everywhere. They never clean it up, and it's super frustrating. I've told them this via a nice little note. I don't think they liked it, but I was out of the house. That's my excuse. Anyway, this is the hallway to their room. That's their room in there somehow. I don't know how they get in. The baby room. Get the light. There we go. So, yeah, it's mostly clean. They've been working on that, so it's, I don't know, livable maybe for the baby. The baby's due in like 9 days, so. And here is the bathroom. Bathroom's relatively normal. It's really messy most of the time. He has this stupid little scale that he leaves right behind the door and sometimes in the middle of the floor. It's transparent, so I usually kick it and trip or something. That's really annoying. Partially my problem. I should also maybe clean, but this is what it looks like. Super messy, hairs everywhere. But yeah, I tend to think I don't make that much of a mess. These are the cute little hamsters that live with us. They were in their coconut. This is a coconut. It's all painted yellow, just, I don't know, just cause. But they were both sleeping in there until I woke them up. And then the brown one, he's really skittish, so he like jumped out immediately. And then this guy's been wanting to get back in, so yeah, I'll just let him maybe slowly go in. These goofballs, they keep getting out somehow. Like, we locked down the entire cage, but like somehow they managed to squeeze through somewhere, and then we find them like all over the house, like eating through stuff. I guess this one time, this guy that's just walking in now, he got into the baby room, and he started to tear up their little, I don't know, baby changing table. And yeah, he took a bunch of fluff out, made it a little nest down at the very bottom. So it was kind of gross, but funny. Yeah. If you have the lid open, they always want to come see what you're doing, and generally they want to be taken out, but sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Basically, it's if I want to wash my hands or not. Yeah, so that's them. They're kind of cool. Okay, so this is Aaron and me shaving his head, or pictures of it anyway. I had to use a face shaver, and I had to use the cyber one to get most of his hair off, and then I had to use the regular one to go from there. This, we couldn't shave that one spot because there was a big, like, crease in his head, so it looked like cancerous stuff. Yeah, so now he looks kind of like a monk, everyone calls him. I don't know. It looks okay, it's really different, but that's what I was going to do too that night, but I decided not to. Alrighty, so this is my mold, and basically you have to make a mold out of plaster, and yeah, you mold it to the object, or whatever your object is, right? So anyway, I'm not going to explain how to make the molds, but anyway, you make a mold, and then you pour in wax. Now what that you saw right there was a wax cell phone that I had made from it already. So, but yeah, you pour in the bottom there, I think, just give me a second, I think I showed you the whole, yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, so you just pour like the melted wax in there and then let it sit for a bit, put it in the water, and it gets all nice and mold-like. So all our molds are eventually put on this tree, is what it's called. It's a wax tree. It looks like a tree, but all your objects are on it, like a Christmas tree, I guess. Anyway, you make these little molds of it, like a big mold, or big cylinder things, and then you put them in that kiln that was over there. And they bake there for like a week or so, and then it basically solidifies the outer casting of it, and all the wax will melt out of it, leaving the hole for the bronze to go into. So yeah, that's the inside of the kiln there, and then right beside on the right hand is like these, yeah, the cylinder things where your molds are inside. They're super hot right now, like literally you're sweating if you stood beside these things. But yeah, you take it and you put it into this little pit here there. And yeah, they're super heavy, so we use those mechanical lifts to lift them up and put them in. And then, as you see here, we put these cardboard things over top so no sand gets in the mold and ruins it when you put the bronze in. We have to pack in dirt around there just in case the bronze somehow escapes the mold. So we're packing in all the dirt right now. And then after it's full, we clean off the tops, make sure everything's good. And yeah, then they're pretty much ready to have the bronze poured into it. This is where the bronze is melted. It's super loud. I turned the volume way down on the video so that you can actually hear me speaking. But yeah, I don't actually have them pouring the bronze. I wasn't there for that, but this is what it looks like. Yeah, it's really super hot, and it takes 2 of them, as you can see right there. And they have to weld those like those space suits. They're all nice and silvery, and it looks kind of funny. But that thing's like super heavy. So yeah, if you want to learn more about it, I mean, go look it up. I'm not really expert on this, but yeah, that's what it is. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to show you my pictures. Okay, so there's 4 pictures here. The first one is yeah, me, and the second one is Aaron and Yuko, and then the third one is me times 2, and yeah, then there is the 4th one, which is me and Starla. Anyways, the whole point of these are about conversation, and so if you refer to the first one, it's kind of like someone who is talking your ear off, or someone you don't like listening to. They're kind of annoying, something you don't enjoy. I'm not going to explain the Yuko and Aaron one. And okay, then there's the double me, and double me is basically kind of like a talking with your inner self there. And I don't know, maybe you guys don't do it, but I definitely do. You have like a conversation with yourself, and you start, yeah, I'm not going to get into that one either. Okay, anyway, and then there is the one with me and Starla, and I don't really know what to explain about that one. I was going for like relationships, like the first one is just with other people. The Aaron Yuko is more like a friends one, and then yourself, and then more like a dating relationship, I guess, would be me and Starla when we were dating. Yeah, I don't know, but that's what they look like, so hope you enjoy.
Cry